Hello everyone and welcome to another Collector Creations video. In this video we're going to be talking about Pop Vinyl number 504. This is Squirtle. Squirtle is one of my favorite Pokemon. We'll put Pikachu back in the background for now. He's one of my favorite Pokemon and probably arguably my favorite starter from the Kanto region games from Fire Red and Leaf Green. I grew up with Leaf Green, so of course, traditionally you start with Bulbasaur if you really want to, but I think I started with Squirtle because my older brother, who also loves Pokemon, started with Charmander. I think preferably I might prefer Charmander, but it's really hard to say. Charmander as a pop vinyl is quite nice in design as well, so if I ever get around to displaying that, that might happen. But for now, let's take a look at Squirtle. So of course, taking a look at his head, very nice mold, even a beak-like mold, even though he's a turtle, so it makes sense. It's kind of an interesting thing when you look at his mouth in this light. So of course he has some pose and structure to himself. You've got his little nostrils, you have his eyebrows. It gives him some grimace and some look and taste. Around the rest of his head, there's not much, just a basic paint job. But then you get to his body, which has much more detail because he is a turtle. He has a shell. This is a very nicely drawn up and very nicely designed shell. Really, even the tail, everything about him, from his toes to his fingers, it's all very simple and nice in design. There's no real area for potential screw-up and paint job, which I really admire. And obviously, it's a very easy thing to make sure that you can't really screw up this paint job, but at the same time, it is a possibility. In contrast to Pikachu, again, they both are very basic in design. They're both very reminiscent of their characters from the actual games. There are variants I have seen of these characters where they come flocked. Do I think that that's a wise idea? Look, Eevee is the only character that I think should be flocked, as well as maybe Pikachu and Pichu. I'm not planning to get a flocked version of Pikachu or Pichu. I'm pretty content with my Pikachu and my Squirtle. I do have the flocked limited edition version of Eevee that I might show off in a future video. But for now, I'm content with just showing off these two. Overall, look, if you're a Pokemon fan, if you love Squirtle, this is the waving Pikachu, you can see it in the previous video I've just done, then yeah, I'd wholeheartedly suggest that the Pokemon line is quite an interesting line that keeps growing. It's very interesting the choice that they have for their Pokemon. For example, Mewtwo is a good idea, but what about Growlithe and Cubone and Pichu of all of it? Of all the other Pokemon, they're deciding these ones. It feels random, more or less. But obviously, everyone's got their crowd. Some people might prefer this Pokemon over this other Pokemon. So, nonetheless, I'm happy that they're making this Pokemon line, and I will probably get another Pokemon or two in the future, but for now, I'm very content with my current pop vinyls of Pikachu, of Squirtle, and of Eevee. And this has been another Collector Creations video. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more if you enjoyed it. I do more pop vinyl reviews and unboxings on this channel, and I'll see you next time. Adios.